Hey guys, it's Martin from Matthew Studio here to talk about grip gear. Where am I? Same place as usual, my backyard. And what am I talking about today? Boom arms. Boom, boom, right there. Super cheesy, but that's how I roll. So here we go. We got the mini boom and the baby boom right up here. We also have a junior boom. It's a big boy. If you need that guy, you know you need it. It has a mounted weight on the back of it to be able to level things out. It's a big, hunky, awesome, heavy-duty boom. But these guys are the smaller, more portable ones that'll take smaller units, strobes, really great in photo studios. Be able to get your backlight where you want it, be able to get a top light where you want it while you get the stand and the base of the stand out of the way. Today we're mounted right here on a baby junior triple riser. Really awesome. For rolling around studio. Once you have everything mounted on there, you have one unit that you can just roll around, and it's really easy to use, really great. Has around a 30-pound payload capacity. And then back there, this big taller guy, is our medium overhead roller. Really awesome for overhead frames. In this case, we're mounting our baby boom on it. Let's start off with the littler guy. It's small but mighty. Here we go, our mini boom. Let's check it out. This is a riser. Let's bring that down and talk about how we mount this. We're going to mount it onto one of the smaller stands right here. Whoop, there it is. Our baby junior riser right there. Baby junior triple riser, rolling stand. Awesome. I've talked about it a bunch already. And it will mount directly onto the top of that stand, which is a 5/8 baby pin. That's what this guy is made to be mounted onto. And here is the pivoting point right here, your fulcrum, if you will. You loosen that guy up. We'll figure it out. We're going to play with them, so no need to talk about all that stuff right now. What I do want to talk about is the really cool, you see this one I've used a lot, so you see I use it and it's great. And it has a threading there, so you can just thread a unit directly onto there, or you can use a 5/8 receiver on your strobe, on whatever light you have, and pop it right on there. Really, really cool, really useful, really simple. And yeah, has a hook on the back, so you can hook a little weight on there. A BOA bag, that's what I use. You know why? Because Matthews makes them and they're the best in the world. But here we go. I'm going to mount this back onto the stand. Let's talk about the mini boom. The baby boom. This is a mini boom. I'm crazy. Here we go. So that's mounted on there. And now we're going to get this guy right here. Let's check it out. Way beefier. This guy super locks down. It locks down really, really strong. You always want the weight going towards the right, just like a C-stand. You want it to tighten itself, and if it does tighten itself really, really securely, it's not going to seize because we have a bearing right here. That bearing is going to make sure no matter how hard that thing tightens up on you, it's not just going to seize. So cool thing about this guy is that it mounts onto a beefier stand, so it's going to mount onto something that has a junior receiver that's made to handle larger lamps, larger fixtures, whatever it is. And you can also put it onto a baby stand as well. So this will also mount onto the smaller rolling stand that terminates in the 5/8 baby pin, or the one over here that has a junior receiver on it. And check it out, right here, that T-handle, if you do want to mount it onto a baby stand, you pull this guy out, and this is just where you can store it, and then it goes right into there. So you can tie it down onto your baby pin. So let me put this back in here. Hopefully I do it easily, effortlessly. Hey, I'm working on it. And show you guys, this is kind of like a lollipop. Goes right into your junior receiver. We have a sleeve right here, so you can balance the entire arm. Let's loosen that sleeve. Show you the whole arm goes back and forth, so you can find that perfect balancing point once you have your lamp on there and some weight on the back of it. And then right here, whoop, that's just your riser, baby, just like on a C-stand or on a beefy baby or whatever. We have a 5/8 baby pin with that little safety pinhole right there. Really, really cool. It's got that knurling. And this one does not have that threaded receiver on the end. Just a few different features, you know. Takes all kinds, many different tools in the tool chest. Let's put this back on there, and then we'll mount a light on both of these guys, weight them out, and show you how they work. Here we go. I got to watch my microphone cable with everything I do. It makes it quite a choreography. There we go. We'll just keep this guy out of the way and start out with this dude right here. We have our bag on our stand, on our legs, so we know we have a nice sturdy platform to work on right here. I'm going to take a small unit, small little light right here, mount it on the end, we're secure. And now you can tilt it down, do whatever you're gonna do. I like to take the cable, wrap it around the stand so it's out of the way. And now we're going to grab something that I really, really love. It's our BOA bags. Here, I'm gonna show you guys this BOA bag because it's worth showing. Oh, you see I'm all tangled up in my mic cable already. This is just a mess. I need to go wireless, guys. That'll be the future of Matthews University. Matthews University goes wireless. So here it is, our BOA bags. They're really, really cool. This is 10 pound. We have 2.5 pound, a 5 pound, a 10 pound, and a 15 pound of these guys. They're really great sandbags. They are compact, but you have a real nice amount of weight to them. And actually exactly 10 pounds in this one. And they wrap around stuff. So it's not just gonna hang freely like that. Once you put it on a riser or something like that, it'll wrap all the way around and really give you a secure grip on whatever you're putting it onto. Right here, it has a cool like neoprene non-slip pad on there. I use this one a lot, so this is what they look like after they get beat up by a guy like me who is kind of rough on his gear. But let's throw it on the back of this arm and I'll show you how we balance the boom out. Here we go. So we have it mounted. This is going to be your pivoting point. So right away, I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to put it on the little hook we have back here. Now that I have weight on the end here, I'm going to see how far out I want it to play. Let's get whatever we can out of this guy. We're going to take it out. There we go. It's a really good amount of reach. I'm going to route the cable back here. And now, knowing that that's pretty heavy right now on the end of it, I'm going to support it before I release. Once I release it, now I can feel the weight on the back. So I can loosen the sleeve and we can find a balancing point. There we go. We're finding a balancing point right there. And if we need a little bit more weight there, I have another smaller BOA bag. This is a 5 pound BOA bag, and you can add it to the back, and then we can regain some of that reach. Sending it out, finding that balance, and as you move it back, the more weight you get, the more leverage you get on that weight. All right, that's a really good place right there. We got a good amount of balance right there, so I'm going to lock it off. Lock it off there, lock it off on the sleeve, and now the entire unit can raise up. Raising it up. I don't want to do it out of frame, but there we go. And now I have a lamp with a good amount of reach over there, and then I can pivot it over just like that. And if I wanted to, I could wheel it around right now because I'm on an awesome rolling stand. But I want to stay within our frame and be able to show you guys everything going on here. And there you have it. We have on the Mini, we have around an 8 to 10 pound capacity on the end right there. Because what you have to think about is that whatever stand you're on, you're going to have to take whatever weight you have here, whatever weight you have there, and the weight of the arm itself, add it up and make sure that the capacity of the risers and the stand that you're working with is going to be able to take that load. So if I have around a 3 pound light right there, and then I have 15 pounds on the back here, that's already 18 pounds. And then the arm itself is around 8 pounds. That's like 25 pounds right around there. And this stand is rated at 30 pound capacity. So right here, this is a pretty good formula that we're working with. So you got to know the capacity of your stand, and then on everything going into the setup. The arm, the weight, and the lamp that you're putting on the end of it, or whatever you're putting on the end of this boom. All right, so that's a big differentiating factor between these two booms. Let's lower this down so that we can now mount it onto the stand behind me. Let me bring in the riser. All right, so on this guy, the big difference is that we have this big lockdown, tie down right here. And now I'm going to take the lamp off of the mini boom and put it onto the baby boom. Let's see if I can do this seamlessly. Guys, I'm a one-man band. Many people are, so I'm not going to complain about it. Here we go. going to mount that on there, lock it off. I already have weight down below. Let me get the cable over here. Let's see if we can just get this guy out of the way so that we can show you guys how everything's working. I'm back. All right, check it out. So here it is. Let me wheel it closer to camera since you don't need to know what's going on down there anymore. I'm gonna wheel it over. Let's see if I stay back here, we can still extend and show you guys what's going on. I'm gonna take my BOA bag, and here's what I was talking about. This one does not have the hook on the back. There's a hole there where you can add a hook, but this one doesn't have the hook. This one, you use a BOA bag, and you can wrap it right around just like that. Now I have those 10 pounds in the back. And I'm gonna keep this guy handy in case I need it, my other little BOA bag. And now I'm gonna start extending this guy to around where I'm gonna want him. Let's get a good reach out of it. Still in frame, still in frame. All right, now, once again, I know the majority of the weight is over there, so I'm gonna loosen the sleeve right here, take it back a little bit, and now see where we are. Balancing, balancing. All right, let's add this little 5-pounder. And there we go. That's pretty good. I'm gonna lock down the sleeve so we have a good amount of stick out the back so we can weigh this guy down. And there you have it. We can raise up, but then we'll be out of frame. Put it right there. Now the thing about this guy is that this stand has an 80-pound payload. So this arm, since it has a lot more metal and heft right here at the fulcrum, weighs a little bit more. It's an 11-pound arm. It'll take around 15 pounds on the end. So, you know, right away we have around 26 pounds there. Is that right? Let me stare off into space. Anyhow, and then I got around 15 pounds back here. So we are well within the payload of this stand. This stand can take up to 80 pounds. And then we have, you know, if we have 15 pounds there, and then we add 11 pounds here, yeah, that's like 26 pounds. I was right. And then we have the rest of the weight, 26, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. That's 41 pounds. We are halfway to the capacity of this stand. So that's why this guy, you are able to mount larger unit on the end of it, put more weight on the back of it, but it needs to go onto a heavier stand. That's why it has that junior pin, and it can mount into overhead stands, combo stands, and it's a lot beefier right here, and it has that bearing in there, so it's not, once this really starts to push down on itself, it's not gonna seize up on you. So that's kind of the basics of these two booms. They're both very cool, they're both very useful. If you know you're just gonna be using a stand with a baby pin on it and smaller fixtures, the mini boom is wonderful. If you're gonna want to beef it up and give yourself more options to be able to grow and be able to use larger units down the road or bigger modifiers on the end of your boom arm, you might want to just go with the baby boom right out of the gate. They say buy your second boat first. I never bought a boat because I know that that's just throwing money in a hole in the water, but now I'm just babbling. So thank you guys so much for listening, and stay tuned. We're going to talk about more cool stuff because that's what we do. Matthew's Studio, coming to you from Martin's backyard, Matthew's University. Get your shirts. Link is in the bio. We got it. We got it all together. 4 different types of shirts. That was 3. 4 different types of shirts to choose from. Check them out on our website. The link is in the bio. Going to a really great cause, St. Joseph's, Providence St. Joseph's. And thank you also to the Delaware Print House for helping us put it all together. We appreciate you guys. Take care. Let's pan over and show my wife and my daughter on a swing and a bunch of grip gear. Boop. All right, take care of each other. Bye.